Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing a fun makeup look and it is Buggy the Clown. For those who don't know Buggy the Clown, this is a character from the One Piece series, which is based on a Japanese animated comic book. Yes. So anyway guys, I think that Buggy the Clown was one of the funnest characters. He was really creative and I just thought, why not recreate this kind of makeup? And the first thing that I'm going to do is starting off with my eyebrows, and after doing my eyebrows I just fill them in plainly with a brown pencil. And then now what I'm doing is skin prep, because you do not want to apply any makeup directly onto your skin because makeup is not skincare. So what I've done is that I am applying the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Serum, and that is what I've applied all over my face. And then now what I am applying, the very light color that you're seeing me apply on my eyebrows, all around my eyebrows, that is a concealer, and I'm using I believe it's the Illegal Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Fawn, and that is the one that I'm using to apply all around my eyebrows just to make them more visible against my face. And I've also applied it all over my eyelids to act as a base primer for my eyeshadow. So after that, we have to make sure that the eyebrows stay in place, because we know that an eyebrow pencil, honestly, doesn't stay in place. So what I've done is that I've gone through with the Rimmel eyebrow mask. It's like an eyebrow gel and it's colorless and it's by Rimmel, and that is what I applied on top of the eyebrows. So now what I'm doing is that I'm just blending out the concealer, and whatever I am applying, the fun product that I'm applying all over my face is now my makeup primer. So we are going to apply the primer all over our face, and this is actually a filling primer, or what I can call, what is it called? This one that fills up your pores. Yes, it mattifies and fills up your pores so that you have like smooth skin, you know, not very pory. Okay, not pory, but your pores are kind of filled up so that you don't have you create a very smooth base for your skin. And then now what I'm doing there is color correcting, and I am using the Illegal Orange Corrector, and I'm just applying it in the very dark areas that I want color corrected, and I'm just tapping it in using a brush. So for foundation, I'll be using the Clinique Even Better foundation, and I believe that is the shade Spice, and I'll be applying it all over my face. Ignore the weird faces that I'm making. They were just for a TikTok or a short form video for shorts. Yeah, so now I've just dabbed in that entire foundation with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. And what I mean by damp is that you wet your sponge and then you squeeze out the excess water and then you use it. And then now I'm going to be using this NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer. And I'm also going to be using the Rimmel Kind and Free Concealer. So those are two concealers that I've used there. And I am using them under my eyes for brightening, all around my mouth for brightening too, and also for highlighting the bridge of my nose. And I'm tapping it in using a flat brush, and after using the brush I go in with a beauty blender just so that I can have the most flawless finish possible in this case. And I'm just gonna go in again with a third concealer. Yes, too much makeup, but we want to have a flawless base for Buggy the Clown, of course. And I have the concealer that I used was the Super Stay Concealer, and then now this is just a generic contour shade that I'm using to contour my nose. I got it off AliExpress. I can barely pronounce the name of that contour. And now I'm just going to buff in this eyeshadow. It's now fun. Yes, the fun part, which is eyeshadow. And I'm just using a really dark maroon shade of eyeshadow. What I'm doing is that I'm trying to create like a crease to make sure that the eyes have like a crease. You know, Buggy the Clown, of course, he's a clown pirate, so he does not sleep. He has problems. He's looking for the map. He has so many issues. His eyes are not going to be, you know, bright. And that's the reason I'm using that maroon shade of eyeshadow to just create deep set sockets for his eyes, sockets that look like they have problems. And then now we are drawing, you know, the classic clown face. And I've just used that dark blue eyeshadow. That is what Buggy sports, a dark blue eyeshadow. Those lines, what are they called? I just call them clown lines. And as you can see, I'm also filling them in with like a light blue shade just to create like the perfect Buggy the Clown shade. Because those lines of his are like blue. And then I'm going to go around again with the dark blue just to create not a gradient effect, but to create a contour. Would I call it a contour effect? Not sure. Okay, not only is he a clown, but he's also a pirate. So those were clown lines that I drew with the blue. Now I'm drawing the pirate lines, the classic. I almost say Jolly Roger is a flat. The classic bones, right? Bones, skull bones. Those are not skull bones, no. Femur bones. They're bones. So they're pirate bones, basically. And I've just drawn them using a white eyeliner. And then I'm going to fill them in, make sure that it is thick and opaque. And then after drawing the bones and filling them in, we also want to make sure that there is contrast, okay? Contrast between the skin and the bones. And that is what we are doing with the black eyeliner all around the bones to create a little bit of contrast, or a lot of contrast in this case. Okay, and because those clown lines are going to be passing through his eyes, I just decided to add a little bit of blue at the center of the eyelids, just to make it look like the blue was there, but it faded because of opening and closing the eyes. So as you can see, I'm adding blue at the center of the eyelids just to merge together with the clown lines blue. And it's gonna look like, you know, he kept on opening and closing his eyes, and then, you know, the eyeshadow smudged all over the place. And then now I'm going to tightline my waterline, and I'm using a black eyeliner, and I'm also going to draw a bit of lower eyelashes just for a dramatic effect. And after that, we are also going to put on eyelashes at the top of our eyelids. Because we are not recreating Buggy himself, we are just recreating his makeup. And because I'm a woman and I just want to, you know, look like one, that doesn't even make sense. But I'm just going to add these glitter rhinestones, blue rhinestones at the end of those peaks. And then we are good to go. Okay, how can we do a clown look without clown lips? So what we are going to do is the clown lips are really wide. Yeah, not so much thick, but super wide. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to recreate a wide look. And I'm just extending my lip liner, my red lip liner, all the way to my face. You know, I'm merging it with my lower lip. So the lower lip is helping me like draw the outline just like that. And then afterwards, we are going to fill it in with some red lipsticks. And then afterwards, we are also going to draw all around the lips with the black eyeliner, just, or a black pencil, whichever one suits you, just, or even black paint, just to create further contrast. And apart from the lips, we also have to do our nose. And you know, a clown nose is like a a bulb nose. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a circle on my nose, and then I'm going to paint it red. And then we are gonna, apply the black pencil all around it just to create the contrast again. Make sure you outline your paintings, your drawings with black just to create contrast all around it. Black or dark brown depending on your skin tone. I use black because I am a dark skinned. If I use brown, it might just disappear into my skin. So I'm adding more of the Super Stay lipsticks just to create like the red